Hey everybody, give me just one moment. Um, I just opened my chat and I saw that YouTube has a new thing for moderators. Um, and I don't want to just skip over it because I don't want to mess it up. So I guess I can. Introducing managing moderators. These users have the same capabilities as standard moderators, but in addition, they can manage blocked words and change chat modes in live. Okay, cool. I have to look into that. So I just saw this and I would love to read it and go over it and maybe just like have a little chit chat. Not a long live, but enough. Hey, Mama Mia, to my sons, Sarah Silva, Team Doocy Doo, Sunshine Country Chickens, Nana, Doodle Mom, Stone Gator, Fairy Dust, Crystal Langford, Gigi, Nika, Leaston Chains, Thunder 420, Lippy, Chris Melcher, Sarisa, Susan Bezio, Hurricane Camille, Doodle Mom, Merca, Overlooking Eyes. Okay, all right. So I thought that this was wonderful. So I wanted to read it and go over it real quick. Okay. Let me just do this first. Let me go into my YouTube studio and put my chat on subscribers mode. Give me 1 sec and we'll get right to it. Hey, Healing Nature, Dana Keiko, Sugar Moon Garden, Innocent Till Proven Guilty. I see you guys. I see you. Hold on just a sec. All right. All right. Should be good. Sandra. Hey. Crime driven, farm living. Cool beans. All right. I'm going to start reading. I hope there's not a lot of pop ups, but we'll see. Okay. So the title this is from the Rogersville Review. If someone could drop the link in my chat, but also keep Summer's missing poster from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children in the chat, and also, I would like to pin it. And also, if you could drop her TBI website info, because that's where all the facts are. So you can always go off those facts. All right. So the title is Definitely Not a Cold Case. Investigation continues as missing Summer Wells' 7th birthday arrives. There's a little typo here. All right. Saturday marks the 7th birthday of Summer Wells and nearly 20 months since she was reported missing. But Hawkins County Sheriff Ronnie Lawson said the case hasn't gone cold. There's not a day that goes by that we don't check up on something on this case, Lawson told the Review Wednesday. It's definitely not a cold case, and everything is still on the table. Nobody wants to find her more than we do. Lawson noted, however, that there is not a lot of new information or credible leads. February 4th is Summer Wells' 7th birthday, Earhart said. She's now been missing for nearly 20 months. The investigation into the circumstances surrounding the disappearance of Summer Wells remains active and ongoing. While we are frustrated at the lack of answers, we haven't given up and we won't. Earhart asks anyone with information about Summer's disappearance or whereabouts to please call 1-800-TBI-FIND with credible information. Reported missing June 15, 2021. Summer was 5 years old at the time she was reported missing from her home on Ben Hill Road in Beach Creek community on June 15, 2021. Her disappearance resulted in massive 13-day search involving more than 1,100 searchers, not including police, and covering 4.6 square miles of rugged mountainous terrain surrounding her home. This was followed by months of intense investigation by the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, and the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Police and rescuers again descended on the property during the last week of November 2021 and covered approximately 350 acres. A dive team with the Sullivan County Sheriff's Office also assisted in searching a nearby pond. Searchers returned to Beach Creek in late February 2022 for another search of the area. Neither the searches nor the investigation have resulted in information leading to Summer's recovery or what happened to her. Now, here's cutoff from their sons. Summer's parents, Don and Candace Wells, posted a scathing letter about the Department of Children's Services on their Wells family official website. If somebody could drop the link to that website would be great. Thank you so much, Cher. Thank you. 1-800-TBI Find with credible info on Summer Wells. Thank you, hon. I'll put that there. Does it? Okay. Let me leave that right there. According to Don and Candace, the DCS refused to let them visit or communicate with their 3 sons. DCS doesn't allow its reports or investigations involving minors to be released publicly. So there is no information available about why DCS isn't letting Don and Candace communicate their sons. Don Wells served 6 months in jail in 2022, stemming from a 2021 conviction for possession of a firearm while intoxicated and a later arrest for DUI, which violated his probation. On their website, Don and Candace Wells state, "We are so grateful that we are being told that our boys are being well cared for by a helpful family. We do not understand how we are different than other American families in that we cannot talk to our boys or send them letters or other types of communication. We have no charges against us concerning our daughter, Summer Wells. We have no child abuse case against us. We support the Tennessee Senate and state representatives that are trying to fix what they call, in various words, a broken DCS system. One day we would love to spend our lives together again with our sons. Right now, we just want to be able to communicate with our sons and let them know how much we love them." On the website, Don and Candace further state, "We have had some helpful people at the DCS, but somewhere the system has cut us off completely from our boys. As we try to restrain our emotions in 2023, the strain since June 15, 2021 can be unbearable. We love our boys with all our heart and feel that regardless of the trauma our family shared together and now separately, we should be able to communicate with our sons, with each other. We all lost Summer. I wish there were words to convey this." And that is the end. So hold on, let me drop this link to you. What do you guys think about that? Let me put this right in the chat for you. I'm going to go through the chat too, and I'll read some comments, see if that works. Okay, Nana says, "It takes steps to get your children. Actions mean more than words." Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Hey, Lil Dev, Coco, Sarisa, "They don't deserve to see their sons. They have to work and earn that privilege. They're not entitled," says Sarisa. Well, now, I think that everybody has a right to their opinion. You know what I mean? And I believe that the state of Tennessee will protect the boys, right? I personally don't I don't agree that, well, it's whatever they think is in their best interest. And I do trust that they will protect them. But if they have not relinquished their rights or if their rights have not been taken away, I do feel that that is wrong. If that makes sense. I don't know how I feel about that. But I also don't know the ins and outs of what's gone on with them and the boys. But naturally, I would say I don't know how I feel about that. So now, in the instance that if they don't know, let me take this down. Actually, what I'll do is I'll put a slideshow up of, while we talk, I'll put a slideshow up of Summer. Let me just find it real quick. Actually, it shouldn't be that far behind in my messenger. I feel like I can't give a comment exactly on that because I don't know what they know, right? Department of Children and Family Services. So I cannot say that what they're doing is wrong, or I just don't think that it's right that they're not allowed to have any communication at all. And when I say that, I mean even supervised. So if they want to make an effort, how are they supposed to do that if they can't keep any kind of contact with them? Does that make sense? So if we want Don and Candace to make an effort, well, what I would like to know, what do they need to do to have communication? Like, are there stipulations in place that they're not following? Maybe that's why, possibly. But I just don't know how I feel about if their rights have not been permanently removed, why can't they even just have a 10-minute phone call with them? You know what I mean? That I don't know. Hold on, let me pull this up and I'll go back through the chat. And I don't disagree with anybody's opinion because everyone's allowed to have one. Let's see. Okay, let me pull up the pictures of Summer. Okay, and we'll leave that running. Okay. Let's see. What do you guys think? Trish says, I agree with you, Tiffany. It's a tough subject, but it's also reality. Right. And I respect whatever. I would like Tennessee to protect the boys, but I just can't get down with not having even a hello once a month. But then again, like I said, I don't know what they know. So maybe there's more I don't know. Debbie, Don and Candace are not telling the truth. Sounds like their rights have been terminated. Debbie, now, see, I also wonder the same because I don't know how they can deny the right to speak to them if their rights weren't terminated, but we don't know, right? Dana says, I have faith that it's in God's hands. All we have is faith sometimes. Not everyone has the same beliefs, but I think we can all agree to believe in hope for Summer and her brothers. Mary says, did you ever think that the boys may have spilled their guts about their parents? Possibly. Yeah, sure. If so, it takes time to build a case. They only have one chance to get it right. For sure. So there must be things we just don't know. Doodle Mom, Summer, we won't stop looking for you, sweetheart. We're all mad here, says, yes, you have a right, or so you called it, an entitlement to your children. It's okay, the state, to prove you unfit. Hey, Duchess. Good morning. Working on missing posters, but I'm listening in and out of chat. Can somebody drop Duchess's link, please? Duchess has a great channel, and she's got wonderful missing posters. She's a really big help. Share. About the age of 10 to 13, kids will have the choice to end all communication. Don fails to understand that the boys get a say. So at a certain point, I think the kids asked for this personally. Share, that's a great point. Maybe, right? Okay. Who knows? Let's see. Crimes in fashion. Because of the drug alcohol history, they would have to submit to an instant drug alcohol screen. It is an immediate read. If they fail, no visit. Let me open my chat on my phone. Okay. Also, if you could drop Angel Talks Too Fast, you guys. Angel, I saw you live earlier. Good morning. Thank you so much for all you do. Oh, Cher says, hold on. She says, I was 12. I said I was done and all communication stopped then. Right. So I don't know what the law is in Tennessee for children to be able to make their own decisions. I think here where I live, it's like 8 or 9 years old when they're old enough to really like verbalize, their feelings. And I think it's around 8 or 9 or 10. I can't be sure. That girl says, or that girl 77 says, I think there's a lot of info that we don't know. There is a reason why they won't let them. I feel the same way too. There has to be, right? Why would the boys ask for it? I don't think they would ask not to see them. Most kids always want to see their parents. True, hell of a life. That is very true. So you have a great point. Even when the worst of the worst happens to children, they still love their parents, right? Because children are very resilient. They're very accepting. So you're very, very right there. Good morning, Alicia RT. Sugar Moon Garden says this entire situation with Summer and the boys, their family, and all of it, I don't know how to feel about them as parents, but it's all extremely sad, beyond sad, just heart shattering. I agree. She is beautiful, Cher. Hey, Luda. I'm here, Tiffany. Hey, love. Sorry, I'm late to the beginning. Love you all. Yeah, Luda, you're gonna see the article there. Hey, Toodles. Andy Stoner says they were able to talk, see them in the beginning. I remember DW saying he questioned the boys about Summer and they were told not to. Maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe. I mean, we could speculate all day on why. I think that something's coming down the pipeline, but that's just me. I think that, and I just have a feeling, and I've had this for about like a week and a half. I think something's gonna give a little. What that will be, I don't know, but I feel it. Misty Dawn, could this decision be the boys? Well, the two youngest, I don't believe are old enough to make the decision, but the oldest, I believe, may be. So, but that's like in a normal situation, right, Misty? So, like with custody stuff and things like family court, but this is different, right? They got to protect the boys. So, I mean, all the boys could say, yeah, I want to see my mom and dad, or yeah, I want to talk to my mom and dad, but the state may intervene and say, absolutely not, it's not happening, right? So they could have the opportunity to tell the state what they want, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to let them. Sheila E, that's where I kind of like feel this is a little extreme, keeping in mind we don't know what's going on. Sheila says, hope CPS is remembering innocent till proven guilty. But this is the thing. So we have to remember, like, Summer's missing. She can't tell DCS anything, but the boys can. So innocent till proven guilty in Summer's case, yes. But where the boys are concerned, they have them in their custody. So there may be actual proof or signs that something severe may have taken place, possibly. And maybe so you got to separate. Everybody needs to remember, I don't believe they removed the boys because Summer is missing. I think this is for, other things. So innocent till proven guilty, of course. But if the boys are vocal and speaking, there may not be an innocent factor with something. Mama Mia says, I do know since they are addicts, they have to do random urine tests. And if they are not showing up or passing, that could be it. Even to speak to them, Mama Mia, I know with like seeing them, but even like a FaceTime, they're not allowed. Is that true? Because I don't know how it works. I've never gone through anything like that. Thank you, Lippy, for dropping Duchess's link. I know I'm a little behind. Hold on. I try to go through your comments, but then it puts me so far behind. Birdie, good morning, Tiffany and everyone. I believe they do what is in the best interest of the children. Early law enforcement said that case involves Summer's case, and therein lies our answer, in my opinion. Okay, Birdie, you could be absolutely right. Okay. Cher says, I'm tired of Lawson giving the same darn comment. I know, Cher. It's frustrating, right? You want a link? You're welcome to come up and talk about it. I'd love to have you up. If you're not busy, you can. It's almost 2 years now, giving some more substance. Sheesh. The pics of summer. I know everybody loves these. A lot of these came from Don. Do you guys remember when he posted up all of the photos on his Facebook? Probably like a week or two after Summer went missing, he said he had all kinds of photos and no one had ever seen them before. A lot of these photos came from him. So, and then other ones came directly from Candace's public Facebook. But they're all beautiful photos of the kids. Hey, Bridget, praying we find Summer Moon quickly. I hope so. Prayers to the Wells. Happy birthday, Summer. DHS files are not open to the public. It's amazing how all this info is known about the Wells boys. Will this ever stop? Miss Nine, right. So I I don't know. I have so many opinions. There's so many opinions, but I have like both sides. When I have like these thoughts, I'll go back and forth. Like I'll say, well, this, and then I'll say, but this. Do you know what I'm saying? Overlooking Eye says, I would say all children want to love their parents. They will give endless chances to have that love, but they don't always love them forever once they learn the truth. Been there. So Overlooking Eyes knows from experience. Thank you, Overlooking Eyes. Jaded. I've had the same feeling, Tiffany. Which one, Jaded? What feeling? Oh, you have the same feeling that something's about to happen? Yeah, I've been feeling that. This person is not staying. Have a great day. Okay. I've always felt the oldest did something. Don was talking to him in private about her, like, we got this stick with story. Hold on, let me try to understand what you mean. Yeah, no, we're not doing that here. I'm sorry. And you're totally allowed to have your feelings, but I don't want any feelings about what the boys could have done. Please. Um, yeah, please don't do that with the boys. We can all think those things, right, in our own minds or have opinions and stuff, but I just ask that it's not in the chat, okay? The boys don't deserve that. And I know it's your opinion. I'm sorry. I just don't want that in the chat. That's all. We don't want to put blame on her brothers. Sandra says, Don says the kids are loving and forgiving. Yes, he does, doesn't he? A lot. 100. Sounds like they had to forgive a lot. Thank you, Bridget, for dropping Luda's link. And Luda, will you drop Bridget's too? And Lippy. Lippy. The boys need stability and security. Their needs come first. The Wells aren't taking responsibility with kidnapping statements like that. Yes, Danny H., I agree. I did not like the kidnapping comment. I feel that they have a right to feel their boys were kidnapped, right? So I feel that the Wells have every right to feel like their boys were kidnapped. I guess naturally you would feel that way if your children were taken. And when you don't take responsibility and when you're not accountable for yourself, I guess it would be easy to say they were kidnapped. But my issue is also if Don Wells and Candace want us to believe that Summer was abducted or kidnapped, then saying that the boys were kidnapped when we know that they weren't makes me question what they say about Summer being taken. But the thing is, I believe there was opportunity for her to be taken and abducted. Now, they don't have any proof or evidence of an abduction, but they also don't have proof that she wasn't, right? I guess with all of the shady characters surrounding the Wells, who God only knows who was around there and what kind of opportunity would be like lurking in the bushes, you know? So, crimes in fashion. The judge in the case has to approve all of the case plans. CPS can't make all the decisions unilaterally, especially major things like no visitation. Right. So that's what I was thinking. Something, I think something much more is going on. Miss Nine says, many families have been railroaded by DHS CPS speaking about information that is not open to the public is wrong. The boys and Summer may one day see this. I agree. Here, I'm going to drop a link. You guys can come up. I have a little bit of time here. What time is it? 12? If anybody wants to, they're welcome to come comment or whatever. I'll pin it. Give me just a sec. Okay. Hey, Lil Wang. Hi, Jason. Yeah, no, Pink Butterfly, you're allowed your thoughts. Yes. But I just ask that you not place blame on the Wells boys. That's all. So, I know you didn't say a name, but you said the oldest, so you identified him. We're not going to blame Josie here. It's not going to happen. That's all. So, my mods, if you do it again, my mods will just block you. You're welcome to an opinion, but you're not going to do that here to Josie. Sorry. Mama Mia. Let me see if she can get her mic working.
Yes, I got it.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, great. And I'm going to add Stone Gator. Let me see if her sound is good.
Hello.
Hey, you there?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Let me put the videos back up. So go ahead, Mama Mia.
I do know that abuse, if they were abused if, the kids were abused while the parents were under the influence, that can cause undue stress, panic attacks, seizures, trauma, and the boys and Summer would know if their parents were under the influence just by talking to them. And just talking to them can cause panic attacks because I know several children, even myself included. When I was younger, my dad was a bad alcoholic, really bad. And I would have panic attack, anxiety, because abuse happened when he was under the influence. And to keep the children safe, they may not allow them to even talk to them if they're under the influence, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Because that can cause undue stress and it can cause them confusion when it comes to their schoolwork, all kinds of stuff. It could cause them even not to use the bathroom or have a bowel movement.
Right. Yeah. So there's a lot of different things probably that could result in a lot of stress for them and such. Thank you, Mia. And I want to let Stone Gator talk too. I'll just you guys can go back and forth and whatnot. We'll give enough time.
I just wanted to let you know I'll drop down. I don't really like being on panels.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. I didn't know if you wanted to stay or not. Sure, go ahead. You can finish. You're leaving? Are you going now?
Yeah. Okay. That's all I needed to say.
All right, Mama Mia. Have a good day, hon. Thanks for coming up. All right. Hey, Stones.
Hey, Tiffany. I just sent you a message in private chat. I didn't want to say anything in group chat, but I wanted you to know about it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, sure. So are you gonna blend those two subjects? Or are you going to keep them separate? What are your plans for it?
I just wanted it to be known that, someone who personally went through that.
Okay, but are you incorporating summer with that subject?
I can.
Well, no, because I mean, well, when I read the comment, it said that like, or did I misread it? With summer and speculations, it says at the end.
Right, about people thinking she was trafficked.
Oh, okay. So yeah, are you coming up here to plug your channel, Stone Gator? You can do that. You guys want to drop Stone Gator's
No,
link?
Tiffany, I just I just want to
It's
get her
okay. No
story out
worries.
because it happened in real life to her.
No, that's totally fine. I listen. I'm fine with that. Can somebody drop Stone Gator's link in my chat?
You're making me feel bad, but
No,
that's
I don't know. It's a little weird, but no, it's okay.
Well, it's about child trafficking, and since people think Summer was trafficked, I wanted to get someone's story out who actually
mhm.
was trafficked, who actually went through that situation.
I know it's just a lot of responsibility to advertise it if I don't know, like, do you know what I mean? So I could sit here and send everybody over to your live and I don't know, like, you know what I don't really do that anymore. I used to do it all the time and it's not personal at all. I get worried
That's
because if
why I told you about it in private
yeah.
chat.
No,
I
no,
didn't want to talk about it like
yeah,
that's why I
that's fine.
put it to you in private chat. I didn't want you to send people there. I just wanted you to know that was there to like share or something.
Okay. No, that's fine. So Stone Gator is gonna have a live later. Please don't hold me responsible. I don't know what's gonna go on. But she will like, everybody to know she's gonna have a trafficking victim, which is very nice of you, Stone Gator. And she really wants to get the story out. And she's also gonna do speculation, like speculative talk about summer. So what time's that going to be at?
9 Eastern.
Okay.
Tiffany, you're making me feel bad. That's why I told you
No,
in
I don't want to make you
private.
feel bad, but I'm not going to lie to you. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going to bullshit you. I'm going to be honest. What did Ronnie Lawson say? Karen Boardman, let me get the link for you. It's right here. No, don't feel bad. I don't mind that you told me. I just get a little nervous is all because I don't.
Yeah.
I just feel at this point the community is so crazy with, all of the things, and it's um, it's just a lot of responsibility to send people somewhere when I have no clue what's gonna go on is all. So
Yeah, I've heard her story before and I know her and
okay.
that's why I just want to share her story because it's real, it's true, it's happened to her and it's going on everywhere.
Yeah. Well, that's really nice of you to have her up, and I'll definitely stop in and I'll say hello and watch. Thanks. Is there anything you wanted to say about the article or summer or anything like that?
I was listening to the article, but I just wish that they would be more open and not keep everything like we need to know more information like other than what they have because this is ridiculous. She's gonna be 7. Oh, and I'm gonna release purple balloons for her birthday Saturday.
That's nice.
Okay.
That'll be beautiful. Are you gonna record it?
Huh?
Are you gonna record it? Yeah.
Yeah, and I was planning on emailing it to you and Benny.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. I'd love to see it. Um, let's see. Miss Nine says some people don't like speaking on trafficking. It's successful because it's being ran from the top. Protect your children. Yes. The ultimate Chris. What is this about gasoline treatment for lice? Who claimed that happened? If I remember correctly, Chris, and I might be wrong, I don't know what's gone on recently, but I think somebody had said way back in the beginning that that's a treatment for lice, but I don't think it's ever been accused that that's what was ever used on the kids. Am I wrong? Did somebody say that? Was that said? I might have missed it. Do you know, Stoned?
Remember in the beginning, they had that one video where you can hear one of the boys say, "Don't worry, we'll rinse you off when we get home."
Wait, say that again?
In a video that I saw in the beginning, they were in a vehicle, and one of the boys said, "Don't worry, we'll rinse you off when we get home." And everyone assumed he was talking about Summer, and maybe that's she had gasoline on her, and they had to rinse her off. I don't know.
Did someone say it was gasoline?
No, I'm speculating since this person said that they use
Oh,
gasoline for lice.
like
And
maybe that's where they got it from. I
right,
remember people talking about it. Like Gigi said, my grandparents would have used turpentine or gasoline, but they were born in 1901. Like, yeah, so I'm thinking maybe somebody might have said that that's a, a way to get rid of lice possibly, and maybe people, they do that all the time. Somebody could say it's a treatment in a chat and they'll run with it like that happened in real life to Summer. They put these stories on her like they actually happened just
right,
because
and
someone
twist that.
said what they did in their own real life. They'll turn it into Summer's life. Do you know what I'm saying?
But Tiffany, can you even put gasoline on your head like that? Would it
Um,
burn or
yeah,
something?
you can, you should not be putting gasoline on your skin ever. I do not advise to do that or to ever, let your kids come in contact with gasoline. You can get burned. So you can do that, but I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't. Gasoline can definitely also burn your eyes if you put on your head. It's not safe in my opinion. I know they did a lot of things back in the day, but we are living in 2023, and you know, your mom used kerosene wicked stitches. I never got lice, believe it or not, and I'm shocked because my hair is like down to my butt. How I was able to keep it away, I don't know. I must maybe I like repel it because I mean lice went around the schools when my son was little. He never brought it home, never got it. I never got it. Some people have like a chemical that repels lice in their skin. Did you know
Never
that?
heard of that. I never heard of that. But
Yeah.
Wicked Stitches kerosene didn't burn.
Well, gasoline will burn too,
I
right?
know, that's why I'm asking, because they legit use it. So I just want to know if it burned them.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd become flammable. I would definitely worry around smokers, right? So, to put gasoline on your child's hair for lice and then light up a cigarette, that's scary, really scary. How do we get on this subject? Can we change it?
Someone said you can use gasoline to get rid of
Yeah.
lice.
All right, we'll move on from it. We'll find another comment. All right. No, not to Summer. It was done to her brother. You have a picture of the injury to his head. Chase Levitz, I do not have a picture of an injury to any of the boys' heads from gasoline. Now, if they had an injury to their head and it was on a photo, it may be from something else, but I've never heard that it was gasoline. Does anybody have proof of Don and Candace saying they used gasoline on the kids? Because I've not ever heard that. I might have a picture of kids with bruises and scrapes and all of that, but never have I ever heard that they used gasoline on the kids. So if I do have a picture of an injury to one of the boys' head, we don't know where that injury came from. We can't just say it was gasoline for fun, right? Hey, Gray Screen.
Those eyes.
What did you say, hon?
Those in that picture.
Oh, her eyes. Yeah, her eyes are beautiful.
If they did it to the brother, I'm assuming they would do it to all of the children, right?
I don't think that Don and Candace put gasoline on their kids. I mean, I don't think so.
It's crazy how after 2 years it's just coming out now. So yeah.
There's a lot of that going on. Like a lot. People are really pushing limits around here with stories. Chase says the picture of the youngest brother was Summer in the ice cream cone. The youngest brother's top of the head. Okay, right. But how do we know it's from gasoline, hun? Like, right. Okay, but I feel like you guys expect me to say that that happened because of gasoline. Am I imagining that? Hey, you're a mean girl. We can't just make up stories. I've never heard that before. Next. Okay. I'm getting angry. Have to bow out. Have a good one, everyone. Okay, Captain Avi, have a good day, hon. I apologize. I don't think they use gasoline on the kids, and please don't say that anywhere. That's really, you guys. Anything could have happened, you know. Let's stick to facts. Yes, let's. Rin E says abort, abort, abort. All right, Stone, anything else, hon?
No, that's all.
All right, hon. I hope that you have a good day, and I'll stop by later. I really will. And I didn't mean to insult you. I try to be careful is all. Like I really stopped sharing people's links a long time ago. I only share a very specific few channels now, channels that I know aren't going to do wrong by Summer. There's not many left, honestly, but and I'm not saying that you're not good to Summer. I just try to be careful. I don't know what you got going on over there, so to send 500 people is that's a lot,
That's
especially. I didn't know if you were putting that story on Summer was my worry, if that makes sense. Like,
no.
Okay.
No. And I put in back chat, don't put me up. I just want you to know that it was going on for you to know. I didn't know if you would check your email today or whatever. So
Mhm.
I didn't even want to be put up. I just wanted to let you know in back chat.
Mhm. That's okay. Yeah, no, I appreciate that you let me know. And I hope that it goes well, especially also for the trafficking victim. Can I ask you though, Stone Gator, because that's a huge responsibility. Do you know if she was captured, alone or with others? Because it's super important to keep their identities private, the
Yeah, so
victims.
alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't even say her niece's name.
Oh, it's her niece.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's not her, it's her niece. Okay, I got you.
Right. Yeah.
All right. All
But
right.
it
Well,
was still supposed to be in private. And I didn't even want to come on panel.
you told me to read my back chat, so I mean, I thought you wanted me to read it.
I did want you to read it, just not out loud, but yeah, and that's why I feel bad. That
No,
wasn't my intention at
don't feel
all.
bad. It's okay. It's fine. No worries. You're all good. So Luda says, I believe Stoned will have a great stream and I trust it will help other survivors to hear from one. I hope it doesn't connect with Summer. That's all. Yeah.
No. I don't think Summer was trafficked at all. I just want to bring the issue out into. I
Mhm.
want everybody to share it because I think listening to a story from a real, like,
Yeah.
a real life situation, will bring more than just speculation of, child traffickers and stuff like that. I absolutely 100% do not believe Summer was trafficked. I just want to get the story out, but that's what I was trying to tell you.
All right. It's all good. I hope. I don't want to hurt I wasn't trying to hurt your feelings. Know that it's like a YouTube thing. It's not a you thing. It's like
I
my
still love you, Tiffany
own.
Marie.
Okay. I'll see you later on then. You said 9 Eastern?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'll
I'm gonna
be
try
in
to see.
chat though.
Okay. All right, Stone.
Right.
See you soon.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye. She has the most beautiful crystal blue eyes. Fine summer 2023. Let's see. I'm trying not to speculate, but that circle does look like a burn. Yeah, so I'll wait for it to pop back up. I think it passed me by a little bit. What did the mushroom say when he walked into the bar? What are you doing? Jokes, Dana? I think you're sharing your knowledge of summer. What do you mean, Karen Boardman? Hey, Florame Bunny, how are you? Oh, I would really like to share a video. You guys, hold on a second. I thought this was so sweet. Lippy actually shared this the other day on our community post, and it's from AF Pennington. I shared something of hers the other day also, but in light of, all of the craziness that has been going on and all of the really hard stuff, I want to put this up. I want you guys to watch it because it's so beautiful. And I feel like when I watched it, it erased all of the negative. Hold on. Okay. So she made this 10 months ago. And it's, hold on. Dismiss that. Okay. Let me pull this up. Let me take this down. Give me just a sec. I really want to talk about that article, but give me just a minute. I want to share this too, just to put this back where we need to be, like the energy and such, you feel? All right, hold on. I'm going to mute real quick. Let's see. I enjoy watching your show because you give us the truth. Well, the truth, right? What's the truth? I guess the truth here would be what we know to have been, right, said by law enforcement or the media, certain things that we know for sure. But I always wonder, like, what is really the truth? It could have been lies from the very beginning, which I believe there are many. So, like, we're already, right, from day one spreading lies, I think. So we have to get to the truth. But I try to always catch myself. It's very hard to do, but let's see. Got to keep it 100 with summer. There's not a lot of positive around lately. Hey, Damaris, how are you? So good to see you. All right, I'm going to press play. This is beautiful, you guys. And then I want to talk about a couple things. Hold on one sec. Home is the eye of the mountain below. Keep careful watch of my brother's soul. And should the sky be filled with fire and smoke, keep watching over David's son.
is to end in fire, and we should all burn together. Watch the flames climb high into the night, calling out, Father, oh, stand by as we will watch the flames burn over and on the mountainside. Alright. And if we should die tonight, and we should all die together, raise a glass of wine for the last time, calling out, Father, oh, hold fast and we will watch the flames burn over and on the mountainside. Desolation comes upon the sky. Now I see fire inside the mountains. I see fire burning the trees, and I see fire hollowing souls, and I see fire, blood in the breeze, and I hope that you remember me. Oh, should my people fallen, surely I'll do the same. Confined in mountain holes, we got too close to the flames, calling out, Father, oh, stand by as we will watch the flames burn over and on the mountainside. Desolation comes upon the sky. Now I see fire inside the mountains. I see fire burning the trees, and I see fire hollowing souls, and I see fire, blood in the breeze, and I hope that you remember me. And if the night is burning, I'll cover my eyes, for if the dark returns, and my brothers will die. And as the sky is falling down, it crashed into this lonely town, and with that shadow on the ground, I hear my people screaming out. I see fire inside the mountains. I see fire burning the trees. I see fire hollowing souls, and I see fire, blood in the breeze, and I see fire. Oh, you know I saw a city burning out, and I see fire, feel the heat upon my skin, and I see fire, ooh, 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 and I see fire burn over and over.
Wasn't that beautiful? I remember seeing it so long ago, and when Lippy, I gotta tell you, when Lippy shared it, she shared it the other day when there was so much chaos going on, and it was so comforting to watch, and it was so gentle and precious. Like, you guys, that's the energy you've got to keep for her. Please. Like, treat Summer like she's your own baby girl. Stop putting these accusations on her. Stop making these stories up about her. Please keep it at least like PG rated. You know, she doesn't deserve all of the things that have already happened to her. when Lippy shared it, it was like a fresh start, right? I shut everything down. I stopped listening to the negative stuff for the rest of the day. And it was so like grounding, right? And I want to end it now because I want that to be it. Like, I just want it to be the last thing that we do here today, right now. I was going to keep talking, but I feel like that's a perfect way to end the stream. So I wanted to keep it short anyhow, but I'm not crying, you're crying. Jaded, I already cried this morning. So Chrissy M., your love and care for Summer Moon has never wavered. Neither is yours. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So always be mindful and always be careful, not only with Summer, but with the boys too. They deserve love, they deserve truth and honesty, and they deserve to be protected. So, with that being said, I hope you have a lovely day. Stay away from anything negative and protect Summer and her brothers online. If you have any information leading to the whereabouts of Summer Wells, please contact 1-800-TBI-FIND. I believe Summer is alive more than ever. I could be wrong, but I believe she is. So have a lovely day. Oh, thank you so much, Lady R. Fine Summer 2023, member for 6 months. Thank you so much. Your main girl, member for 14 months. We love you, Summer. Yes, we do. Okay, I'll talk to you soon.